generations. And now, the power of two restores the one.
We got a bidet! Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Game Nights with Dyad. Today we're going to be talking about the game called Piles. Piles is kind of an intense game, so I hope you're ready for a quick, fun game. It is for 2 to 8 players. It only takes about 10 minutes, so it's quick when I say quick. And then we're looking for ages 8 and up. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of piles. We're going to talk about what they all mean. So let's go ahead and get started with the setup, and then we'll talk about gameplay. Okay, first things first. We have a very cute box, and we need to see what's actually super cute about it. It has magnets here, and then when you open it up, it has some cool information inside there for you. It actually tells you how to set up the game, at least with how many of the matching piles you need. So what this game is filled with, if you saw in the beginning, I had a whole bunch of stacks out on the table. And basically there are sets of 4 of pieces of clothing. So, for example, we can see here that we have a set of 4 pieces of the same set of clothing. They're different colors, of course, but they're the same piece of clothing. This counts as a set of 4. This does not. Even though you wear them all on your legs, this does not match these 3. So your matching piles do have to be all the same piece of clothing. Those matching piles is what is being talked about inside the box here. So if we take a look here, it tells us if we have this many players, this is how many matching sets we need to have in our game. So for example, if I was having 4 people play in my game, I would need 25 matching sets to be in our game. And of course, you can change it as you see fit with how many players that you have. Next, we need to make sure that everybody is sitting in a circle. The deck is built based off the number of players and thoroughly shuffled. So we already covered how many different sets we need. So once we know that, put the cards together and shuffle all of them. Each player is dealt 6 piles of 4 cards face down. So I'll go ahead and put some piles out here to represent what's going on. So normally they're all going to be in a line, but here we go. We got 6 piles. We're good. So we're going to have the 6 piles for our playing, and then so each player is going to have those 6 piles, and then there's going to be 4 cards face down in the center. So we're going to say this is our cards. Up here is going to be the center. So we're going to have 4 cards there in the center of the table. Between all of our players, we should be using all the cards within the stacks plus the 4 that are left up here. So if you have extra cards, you need to double check your math. So now we're ready for the gameplay. This game is a race. There are no turns. Everybody's going to be going at the same time. Speed, memory, and reaction time are crucial to your success. The game begins when the 4 center cards are flipped over. So we're going to flip these over to start the game. We're going to count down from 3 and flip the center cards simultaneously. So 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to flip the cards. So 3, 2, 1, and then we have them all flipped over. Once the center cards are flipped, players can instantly begin playing and look at their piles. So you can start looking at your piles one at a time. So if I pick up this pile, I can't start looking at the other ones. I have to put this pile back down before I can look at any other ones. What is the goal here? Well, I'm going to pick up this pile, and I'm going to look at the cards inside of it. My goal is to have every single pile have 4 of the exact same pieces of clothing. Not the same colors, of course, but the same pieces of clothing. And it's a race, so if I see that there's a piece out here that I need, I'd have to put one card down and grab a different card. And then I can put that pile down, go down to my next one, look at it, see if there's anything I need. If not, look at other piles, so on and so forth. Again, you can have one pile in your hand at a time. And if you want to take something from out here, you have to put one card down from your hand and then take that card. Everybody's going to be doing this at the same time, so new cards are going to populate in here all the time. So look for the ones that you need. Due to the fast-paced nature of the game, the center cards will become disorganized. Don't worry though, the center cards do not need to remain in a perfect row. They simply need to stay in the middle so all players have easy access. Once you have a matching set, ignore that pile. Continue on to the other ones until you have all piles with 4 of the same pieces. Once you have 4 matching ones in all your piles, you win the game and the game is over. Once you have all 4, you want to make sure to show your opponents that you actually have it. So make sure to actually prove that you have 4 of the same in this pile, 4 of the same in this one, 4 of the same in this one, so on and so forth. Alright, so that's how you play piles, the fast-paced free-for-all game. Again, you can have tons of people playing this game. It is very fast, it is very fun. Just keep track of your piles, of course. Some of these things look very similar as we talked about it, so make sure that when you are doing that stuff, you're getting the correct items. If you enjoyed this type of video, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way you are notified when more of these Game Nights with Dyad videos drop. Drops a like if you like the video, and drops a comment letting us know how awesome your games have been and how excited you are to play the game. And then, as always, everybody, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.